Hello there everybody, ScubaSteven219 here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. Last time we completed the prologue in which our castle fell and we were escaping to Frelia. So in this chapter, chapter 1, we shall do that. We're going to cross over Border Mulan and hopefully get away from Grado and seek refuge in Frelia. So as we see here, Grado's forces have unfortunately beaten us here to Border Mulan, and now they are going to take over. Oh, a 1% critical chance hacks, Haxors, all the hacks up in here. So we get introduced to a new character, Tana, Princess of Frelia. She is one of Erika's close friends, and that's about it for now. We'll be seeing more of Tana later on, but not for a while actually. Chapter 11? 12? Maybe sooner? Don't remember off the top of my head. There are a lot of chapters in this game. Anyway, so we're starting off here. As you can see, their numbers vastly outnumber us. They're also the introduction of forts and the gate, which their leader, Birgut, is standing on. There's also the introduction of houses, which you can visit with any of your units, and they will give you helpful information and tips about relevant stuff to the battle. So let's move Erika. We'll move Erika. If I could get her. There, and we'll visit this house here with Seth. Demonstrante, Grado's army has taken over the castle. Yeah, their leader did a unfair Haxor crit. As you see, the gate 2, smart work. The gate provides defense and heals wounds to boot. There must be fierce warriors who have taken the gate. Watch yourself. Yeah, that's the thing. Gates and forts heal a certain amount of your health every turn. Now, as you see, we have strictly blue spaces. Cavalry units after moving or after visiting a house or trading, or I believe using an item like a vulnerary or an elixir, gain the ability to move again, but they cannot attack. So I guess we'll move Seth here, and we'll see if the fighter is, yeah, the fighter's directed towards Erika, which should be a problem. As you can see, easily disposed of. And she gains another level up. Okay, good, she got a speed. That'll help her double more, and her weapon level increased. Was something I didn't really go over in the last episode. Weapon level increases when you use that certain weapon more. And the higher the level, the better type of weapon you can use, up to A, which give you legendary weapons when you find them. Also, we just got 2 new units, which brings me to the next section of the unit growth rate charts. First off, we'll do Franz. Franz. I like Franz. Franz Ferdinand. Regardless, Franz. He's another cavalry unit you will be getting. As you can see, his stats are slightly lower than Seth all around the board, except for luck, which is higher. Now, Franz being starting off as a level 1 cavalier, you have all of his levels to improve him and get him up. So most likely, before you promote him to his promoted class, which is either a paladin or a great knight, his stats will be better than Seth. However, that'll take some time to get into. However, with his high movement and his all-around fairly average stats, he's a good unit to pick up if you want a cavalry unit early on. The second we have is Gilliam. Gilliam is a knight, which specializes in HP, strength, and defense, which are shown in his stat growths. However, two downsides to the knight are that they have a lower movement than all other units, his being 4 and the standard for units on the ground is 5. And they also have significantly lower resistance than the rest of your army. So what you want to do with knights is you want to keep them towards the front, but you want to keep them away from magic units like mages. Another thing to note for knights is that they generally have low speed, so they're not going to double attack much, and there's a good possibility that they are going to get double attacked frequently. However, the high defense will compensate for it, I guess is the best word to use. So with Gilliam being one of 2 knights you can pick up in the game, the other one not, for a long time, I would recommend Gilliam if you can move him, to keep him in the front so he gains experience and can level up. So that's it for these 2 units. Let's get back to this. So I guess we'll move Gilliam up, and yeah, already, even a soldier, which I'm pretty sure every other unit can double attack, Gilliam cannot, due to his, I believe he's got 3 speed? Yeah, he's got 3 speed to start. Whereas Erica can double, Seth can double, he's got the highest stats of all our units. And I'm quite confident Franz can double as well. Yeah, Franz can double as well. So yeah, gotta watch that speed on your knights. I guess we'll move Erica over. Ooh, critical hit. God, that makes fights so much easier. You can also stop your heart when the enemy does it. Visit the second house. That night is the finest armor I've seen. It looks like it could be turned aside. Okay. A good rapier or armor slayer can go through it. Valuable information to learn. So armored units are weak to rapiers, armor slayers, and hammers, which were not explained here. We won't get hammers for a while. We'll get very few. So luckily, we just happen to have a rapier on Erica for just an occasion. So that brings the fact that certain types of units can take super effective damage, I guess is the best way to say it. Super effective damage against specialized weapons. Like for example, the Knights, or the Great Knights, a promoted unit, are considered armored units, which get defeated by armor slayers and other things that pierce armor, which is really just the armor slayer, the rapier, and the hammer. I was drawing a blank. So it's another little element you need to be on the lookout in this game. We'll be getting more into other units that are weak or strong against certain types of enemies next chapter, I believe. Well, we get one of them. I don't believe the enemy has any. Something to look out for. So as you saw, the enemy got reinforcements from the south, Luckily, it was only 3 units, and Franz is conveniently wrecking house. I'm kind of worried. I might have left him to die. Which, however, Gilliam is not doing too well. Did take that unit down. Which is good. We couldn't. What is this? What does he have as his? He just has an Iron Lance. Okay. So despite his movement range, Brigit, he will not move from that spot. Most units on castle gates and thrones, when you're inside castles, will not move from the throne to attack you, because that would make our objective too easy in seizing the gate. Oh, it went away because I moved over there. So, so we could move Erica here. She's already level 3, but Gilliam's level 4 already. I guess, yeah, we'll do that with 98% chance to hit. That high skill compensating for the disadvantage in the weapons triangle. Kill one of them with Franz. We'll do 6. And he'll do 5. That's 11. Franz has more than enough health. It's kind of something I do not so much on normal, because it's normal, it's not too difficult. It's just something I like to keep in the back of my head if I'm gonna send a unit over there to fight. It's kind of look at the attack and the equipment, the attack of the unit, and watch the defense of your unit to kind of guess if every attack hits, how much health is this unit gonna lose. It's a good idea to kind of watch that so you don't accidentally send one of your good units essentially to his death. So you have to either accept his death or restart the entire chapter, and you could be a good ways into a longer chapter, which could take 45 minutes to an hour if you're doing it carefully. So now all we have left is Brigit, and I don't like those chances. 64%, so we're just gonna wait and see what Brigit does, okay? Oh, well now all my worries were for nothing, because Erica critted, and Brigit is defeated, and Erica leveled up again. And she got... oh, that was a good level up. So, let's seize the castle gate, and we are done essentially with this chapter. There's a lot of discussion, and we're gonna get some a nice reward in a minute here. Here, they're just kind of recapping everything. Where's the frame? We don't know. Let's go to the castle, talk to my father, see what we need to do. Okay. Please live in the border castle. Yeah, we're kind of awesome because we liberated that castle. I still don't know if I want to read all of this dialogue or not. It's a lot of dialogue throughout the game. Wait. We can't go back and see that, can we? She said, oh, I accidentally skipped all that text. Basically what happened is King Hayden tried to convince us to stay, but we promptly told him no, and said we need to go after our brother Ephraim. So he said, well, you've got your father's stubbornness in you, I guess I'll help you out. He gave us, on top of letting Gilliam stay with us, he gave us Mulder and Vanessa and 5,000 gold to use at our disposal. Now, even though we got those 2 new units, we'll go over them next time in Fire Emblem. Not yet. So, now that we've completed chapter 1, but after you complete a chapter, the next location will pop up on this map of the continent. All the locations you've been to are up on the map. Well, right now all we have is Border Mulan, and the next place you need to go to is shown with a red flag over it. As you can also see in the mini-map on the lower left, we have a blue arrow for our current location and a big red flag where we need to go. So I believe on that note, we're gonna end it off here. So next time on Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, we are going to head south to Ide and start on our path to meet up with our brother, Ephraim. See you guys then.